Hello, everyone. This is Independent Conservative. Thank you all for joining me. So Trump keeps winning and winning and winning and winning. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about PBS has decided to close down one of their DEI offices, or at least one of them, I believe, because they want to comply with Trump's signing of an executive order that would rid this country, thankfully, and I'm paraphrasing it, but would rid this country of such a ludicrous program to begin with. So let's get right into this article. Yeah, PBS, which I didn't know they had a DEI I didn't know they had a DEI office. PBS? What do you need with a DEI office? Anyway, the PBS office solely dedicated to embracing the disputed ethos of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and its associated diversity officers is no more. The closure is in direct response to President Donald Trump's executive order signed last week targeting wasteful DEI programs across a host of government sectors, and I believe a lot of it is wasteful. In a confirmation statement sent to Fox News Digital, PBS confirmed the move Monday. In order to best ensure we are in compliance with the president's executive order around diversity, equity, and inclusion, we have closed our DEI office. The staff members who served in that office are leaving PBS. We will continue to adhere to our mission and values. PBS will continue to reflect all of America and remain a welcoming place for everyone, which is interesting, right? Because if that's the case, before this DEI nonsense was put in place, weren't that what they were doing before? So why would you even have this program to begin with? Anyway, PBS President and CEO Paula Kurger sent out a memo early in the day, according to the New York Times, informing her colleagues that after working with legal counsel on the matter of Trump's executive orders on DEI, they decided to follow Trump's order and shutter the office. To ensure that we comply with the president's executive order, we have closed our DEI office, and Cecilia Loving and Gina Lau are leaving PBS. I know you join me in wishing them well in the future endeavors, Kurger wrote. She continued, our mission is to educate, engage, and inspire the wide variety of American communities we serve will continue to be at the center of our work, and will also continue to ensure that PBS remains a welcoming place for everyone. Well, weren't they welcoming everyone before then? Why do you need a DEI program? Anyway, that's all I'm going to read right there. You get the gist of that. Yeah, you get the gist of that. Yeah, this is another win for President Trump, and it is, in my opinion, a lot of wasteful spending, because you're paying people essentially to hire people based on their sex and their race. And isn't that a contradiction isn't that a contradiction of what the Civil Rights Act was all about? Aren't you contradicting that? I mean, didn't it say you shouldn't, reject someone based on their sex or their race? You shouldn't do those things. Isn't that what it talked about? But yet what is happening is with these DEI programs all over this country is what they're doing, what a lot of them are doing is they're doing simply this. For those that are not informed or privy to this, is they're looking at possible candidates, right? You got candidates across the board. You got possible employees, possible students. You have employees who have the qualifications, clearly have the qualifications for the job, clearly have the GPA level that they need to get into school, but yet DEI officer says, well, we know what, we don't have enough black people in this particular area right here, so we're going to bring these black people in, even though they don't have the qualifications or the GPA, grade point average, we're going to bring them in because we need to get our numbers up where they need to be, okay? Yeah, because it doesn't look good. We need to, that's what DEI is. It's similar to what affirmative action became, okay? But DEI is the same thing. DEI is nothing more, in my opinion, but a promoter of mediocrity, laziness, and nothingness, for lack of a better word. That's all that program does. That's all that program does is push mediocrity. And we have a country filled with mediocre people. No one strives, at least in a general sense, to be the best at what they're in. And when it is something to be the best at what they're in, it's always something freaky and crazy. I mean, this is what DEI is all about, man. DEI is not about bringing equality to the workplace or equality in the schools. That's not what it's all about. That is not equality. When you reject people because you reject groups of people that meet the qualifications to be in the position, and then you pull people in that don't meet the qualifications, that is not equality. That is stupidity. You're not only damaging the people that you're pulling in that don't have the qualifications, but in an indirect way, you're discouraging, and really to a large extent, if they don't have the psychological group, muscles to resist it, you're discouraging the people that have the qualifications. You're giving them the impression that, what's the point in working hard? Why strive to be anything? Why strive in math? Why strive in science? Why strive to be a business entrepreneur? Why strive in all these things? Why gain good work experiences and so forth? When I apply for the position, some DEI officer is going to hire some person over me because they're gay, they're transgender, they're a woman, they're whatever, don't have none of the qualifications. Why bother? This is what DEI is. And I pray to God that every one of those programs are completely eradicated in this country. They stink. I believe, in my opinion, they are part of the communist/Marxist agenda to separate and divide this country. And it's been like that for decades, but it's been amped up since Trump's election. Okay. It needs to be completely eradicated because it is hurting people. It is hurting America, and it needs to be eradicated. Now, do I wish these people that were DEI officers don't find another job? I hope they find another job, but I hope they find work, a legit job, not something stupid like DEI. Okay? They don't allow these people to brainwash them into believing that's a legit job. No, it's not, in my opinion. Get you a real job, bruh. Get you a real job, sister. DEI is not it. So that's what DEI is all about. My friend, if you're watching this and you haven't heard the term DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, it's a bunch of nonsense. That's what they do. They'll tell you that they're hiring the best, but they're not. Are they really? A lot of these people are not the best. Anytime you choose someone based on their sex or their race or who they've been in bed with or whatever, you are not choosing them for the right reasons, especially when it comes to going to college or a job position. They're stupid, dumb, and ignorant. Y'all know I'm not going to bite my tongue on something. That's stupid, dumb, and ignorant. It is what it is. And I'm glad PBS got sense enough to do this. Now, what's interesting to me, I can't but wonder, what coerced you to want to put that program in to begin with? What made them put the DEI program in PBS to begin with? What was it, pressure on the Biden administration? Did the Marxists come to you and push it? Did they protest outside PBS office? I don't know. But it's ridiculous to have it to begin with. Now all of a sudden you want to get rid of it because Trump signed this executive order to start to dismantle this type of wasteful spending, basically what it is. Yeah. Why? Why do you have it? Why did you incorporate it? That's my question. But whatever the situation is, they're getting rid of it. And I think this is another win for us. And I hope and pray. I mean, it's crazy because at my job, I think they got something similar to my job. But I'm not going to get into the details of that. That may be a separate video. But yeah, man, this is a win. And I'm glad they're doing this. And I hope every one of these DEI programs all over this country are completely eradicated. Period. Bottom line. It'll save us Americans a lot of money anyway. Yeah, but that's what I have to say about this. What do you guys think about PBS getting rid of their closing their DEI office? Do you agree or disagree? Obviously, I agree. 150,299,355% plus 20 more percentages. Okay. But what do you guys think about this? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you again.